school in labor, and he's out indefinitely. Gasol also out indefinitely with concussion and still is out at least a week with a hip injury. And there's been another firing in the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks let go of Scott Skiles Monday night, 2 nights after their 4th straight loss dropped them to 500. Multiple reports say this is a mutual decision to part ways, and that assistant Jim Boylan will be the coach for the rest of the season. We'll have much more on Robert Griffin III's knee injury coming up on SportsCenter at 6 p.m.
Happy Hour is presented by Crown Royal Maple Finish. Listen, sorry, Maple Finish. Drink responsibly.
You are looking live at a Dante College Show. I'm Julie Evans. And today, holy tide, sliding Irish, Mortal Kombat, including your pick, TV. Also, Mello and your Twitter feed, the Cowboys versus the Stars College Show. Dallas Front. We got 10 topics today, but only one look at it. Last week, focus on for every goal this year.
It's Around the Horn, presented by Crown Royal Maple Finish, and part of Happy Hour. Here's Tony Reali.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back around to the show that scores the argument. That's what we do here, right? Jay and Donnie, last night you picked Alabama. Happy Rockets big boys for you. Jackie Mack, you had Bama close in a close, low-scoring game. Not exactly. It's the all-time breaking Notre Dame. So you lose the point. You had Notre Dame and their defense keeping Alabama under control. You're going back to the story. In Israel, you weren't on the show. You are unscathed. Let's go to work.
It's the first word.
All right. Back-to-back championships. 3 in 4 years. And Nick Saban, 4 in 8. Kirk Herbstreit on the cast last night that it's tough to get your arms around the dynasty completely because they're still in the middle of it, which is frightening for the rest.
Come on, Donnie, you got it in you.
Let's start with this question. We'll start with J.A. and Donnie, our early leader. How do you explain domination?
I think you could find the answer if you look in the latter stages of the game. You still have Barry Jones and Adrian McCarron arguing and cutting each other. You still have Nick Saban furious at the ref, even though they're up 42 to 14 at the time. And if you look at the postgame, Barry Jones up there saying he can't talk about his foot injury because that's not how they do things at Alabama. Other things he said that Nick Saban wouldn't want them to do. So you see how Nick Saban has infused that intensity throughout the entire program. They all act as one. Whatever he says goes. And he's got them winning at a rate that's unprecedented, even in the SEC. 61 victories since the start of the 2008 series.
Right. They were intense last season. They won the championship. They were intense for all of this season, and still you thought Notre Dame was going to beat them yesterday. Alex Shutt, you want to respond?
Let me explain something real quick here. Alabama lost to Texas A&M. They could have, I guess they should have lost to LSU because LSU had to screw that game. They played a very competitive game with Georgia. They had 5 guys taken either in the first round
What are we trying to arrive at here?
This Alabama team is not fair to be as good as last year's Alabama team overall. However,
It's still yesterday, right?
the first play, Notre Dame stopped the run. Once Alabama threw the ball in the air, the game was pretty much over. I applaud Brian Kelly for the night at halftime. They had a chance if Alabama didn't come back.